For once, the Stoke Haunted team will not be blighted by the terrible weather and sound issues relating from cold and damp conditions. We have another problem entirely. How will the equipment perform under such serious heat conditions? It's not an extreme that we are accustomed to. It is tonight, the 13th of July 2013, when we endeavour to investigate the award-winning Rookery Wood Public House of Crewe. Join us tonight at the Rookery Wood Pub in Crewe.
We've just arrived here at Rookery Wood. We've been here about half an hour, just setting all the equipment up. We've initially had a walk round. The place just seems really busy, a bit like a railway station at rush hour. Drawn to the door at the far end and instantly looked outside. There's something that's obviously looking in at us, which isn't very, very nice. I did get a flash of a building that was possibly here before the original, or this building's here, and also I got an image of a gentleman, sort of like rider stroke hunter type, breeches, trousers, cap, shotgun or whip, that sort of thing. So initially I have picked up on a few things, and I'll bring you more information as and when it comes through.
Don't be afraid of us, there's nothing to be scared of. We're just here simply to talk to you, that's all.
What's that stuff?
Don't.
Talking. What are you talking?
What's over there?
Would it be like the telly, like is that telly?
No, it's not.
Can't see nothing
It
upstairs.
sounds like a
I've stood up there where
plane.
it's piss quiet and you can't see no telly upstairs, and that's where the living quarters is.
Come closer to us, please.
Can't hear nothing up there, it's deadly silent. I think he's asleep.
Just take yourself out of it.
I'm going to step right back now.
Okay then.
Mm.
When you feel sick.
It's high, like you know when you were just saying it's going up in, it's not a high octave, so it's high.
It's like a
but-
tenor kind of.
Yeah, but it's not a lady, and there's different
K2?
men coming out, not men, there's
What's
sort
causing
of
that?
different, see I've gone really cold now, I'm absolutely freezing.
Okay, as soon as we talk about this chat until we get in more detail, the K2 goes.
What's
mute.
that thing side of the K2 meter with screws in?
It looks like a menu stand.
Oh, it's alright, I just don't know if it was anything electrical.
But there's different, it's not just one person singing it, because there's almost like, there's different voices coming in, so that they're going higher as some are going lower, and it's like...
So, like a
What's
canon?
that bang?
Yeah.
What was that canon?
That was a loud bang. Well,
I felt that.
That was outside, I think. Could have been the car park,
It was
probably.
in here, that was. It sounded like
I was going to say,
yeah.
can I?
It looked
K2.
like a face.
K2.
I'm being given a
2
name.
minutes 12.
I don't know if it's a
Both
name or a
K2s.
place.
Now this one.
But
I'm
something
going ice cold
literally-
again. I'm
some-
absolutely freezing.
Tell it to step back, Liz.
I'm alright.
I know you're alright, I'm just...
You're giving me
Could you ask them to sing to us?
free.
And maybe make the. I don't know what
It's really weird. It's something like
What these?
freeshiss or
Yeah.
K2.
freeshiss, freshiss, freeshiss.
Freesias. Freesias are flowers, aren't they?
Flowers, breezes.
We also get Frisian cows.
No, it's not. A no, it's something like freeshiss. Someone else what it is.
That was you in the mirror. Step forward. Do it again, please.
I would like to try and debunk that to see if something outside could have caused it, but it wasn't light.
Well, when I
Could
When
you
I
go
sat there-
It was dark.
when I was sitting on that chair, when I thought somebody was walking down there, that's what. At first, I thought it might have been Paddy. I saw Paddy was sitting there, and I looked and Ian was standing side of me because I thought maybe Ian and Paddy were walking down there. It was that solid. I thought it was a person. It wasn't a shadow. It was solid.
I was going to say that looked like a solid head.
Since we're getting a lot of K2 activity, can we get the frequency count?
Telling me it's a name. And I'm getting.
Yeah, do you mind go for it? It's not why I'm filming, Sarah.
13.
Where is it?
It's on the table where the rest of the kit is on top of it. The equipment's underneath. It's on the top.
1386.
1386.
Bring the little torch that's with it as well.
If that's you,
Then you can
that
see
is
it.
showing
Keep telling me
yourself in some
freeshiss,
form,
freeshiss.
could you please do it again if that's the way that you find easiest?
Is that French?
I don't know. I'm asking if it's a
Say it
name, and
again.
I'm being told yes. Freeshiss. But it's a name. It's definitely a
How does
name.
that focus?
Keeps getting out of focus.
We keep
Freeshiss.
going that, don't we?
Yeah, that sounds...
I keep going icy cold. I'm absolutely freezing.
You did?
Is it because of what we've said? Or?
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm putting it on.
It's like arches. It's like a big building. It's like arches, but they're really. Just crane your neck looking up at them, and they're like
They're,
domed, and then there's a thinnish pillar, and then there's another one, and they're
okay.
quite uniform,
K2 being mad.
I think
and
that's 1 minute 4 between.
it's
Is
quite.
your K2 being mad? No, it's not. It's just...
No,
No, that
that's
one's
really
that
cold,
one's just
And
static.
it's so tranquil. It's almost like I could cry because it's such a lovely place.
Okay, do they give you a name for this place? Is it an abbey or is it a cathedral?
Not getting nothing yet.
Your voice does sound really relaxed now. It's changed
Don't get
slightly.
too relaxed.
I'm not going into it. I'm alright. It's just so calm.
I feel like a real pressure on the throat.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I just feel like like when you've been sick and then you get that horrible feeling in your throat that you could do it again, but you're not going to be. That's how
Yeah,
it feels.
yeah, yeah. I'm anxiety.
Could be drawing around you for me as well.
That's why I'm stepping. That's why I'm stepping back.
Keep seeing like somebody drawing, getting a stick and drawing in dirt, like they're marking the ground,
I can smell that.
like the
It's
stars.
strange, but I can smell like.
Good,
That's what we've been
Yeah.
saying.
You can smell earth, dirt.
Could it be the circle?
It's like fresh dirt.
They're saying something like Beacon's Wood or Breacon's Wood, something like that. I know we're at Rookery,
No, but there's a beacon. Isn't there a beacon side at?
Beacon sides in Stafford.
Yeah.
I only know that because that's where I had a car crash.
We're over the ferries now.
Yeah, no, I said it.
Okay, Andy.
It is about 1:25 whilst outside in the exact same spot that I'm in now. I was just having a cigarette, and I don't know if Claire will be able to see anything if she pans around in this area, but I was just generally scouting around, looking on the car park, not for anything in particular, and as I looked towards, I don't know if Claire can follow me okay,
Yeah, okay.
round about this area, I was attracted to these chairs. I don't know why, but I looked at the chairs, and then I was looking at the team that were getting ready in there. I saw Sarah and Liz walking towards these two doors here, coming from the rest area, and from about here where these pillars are, I saw something. I only noticed it from waist up, something really thin, black, with no distinguishing features, just basically walk into here. And I saw it to about there, and I didn't see anymore because I'll be blatantly obvious or blatantly honest, I couldn't believe what I'd just seen. And I looked straight at the window.
So what do you
I
think?
didn't see them go in. I just saw them go into about, like I say, probably a third of the way into here. And that was it. I just lost sight of them. I looked away, I looked back, they weren't there. I purposely, or I wanted to, walk this way and follow it, but I thought if I stay there and it can attract someone's attention, if somebody does go through the door, they'll catch them going in the building, so I know exactly who it is. But apparently, everyone's sitting in that building there, and I'm outside on my own. The only other person we can't account for is the owner, who's upstairs in bed.
How did it make you feel seeing what you saw?
I was just, I don't know, shocked, because I thought, where have they come from? If it had been somebody coming outside, you can hear those doors because they're on a spring. I didn't hear anybody come out. I knew I was outside on my own, and then suddenly there was a person here, and the first thing I thought of, I won't swear, but where the hell have they come from?
And the team can vouch for the fact that the second set of inner double doors didn't move,
Didn't go
so
off,
nobody
came in.
Nobody actually
they've gone
went in.
To that section and gone nowhere. They haven't come back out, and I've walked straight in. There's nobody in there. There's nowhere for anybody to go if they go in that passage anyway, I don't think.
I think there's a doorway on the side.
Yeah, there is. There's a door here. Yeah, somebody could have gone in there, I don't know.
Okay, so
But
what the team are going to
that
do,
goes through there.
the main team are now doing a seance in the, I think it's the north quadrant of the building, while myself and Andy have decided to come outside to see if we can get the occurrence to happen again. So hopefully we'll have something to show you.
The best way I can describe it, like I did to the guys when I went inside, if you can imagine the little figure that you see on the gents or ladies' toilets, like the generic matchstick person, that's what they look like. There was no proper human head shape, it just looked like a blob and a body. In fact, the best way I can describe it, I'm sure we've all played Cluedo, the little pieces that you get on Cluedo. That's basically what it looked like. I didn't see its legs, I didn't look, I wish I had done now, but I didn't look. I don't know if it had got legs, I ain't got a clue. I just saw it from waist above, and it looked like a pawn if you play chess, or one of them pieces you get off Cluedo, like a round head, a neck, and a fully shaped body.
Which seems to be something that's been reported very similar between the team members while they've been in there tonight already. People mentioning black figures As we are talking now, I'm not quite sure whether it's a problem with the IR or not, but we are going in and out of focus quite a bit.
Arum.
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 Arum. Arum. Hello, that doesn't sound like an English name.
No, it isn't.
Where are you from?
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Did he
She's hard. She's finding it
She's what?
hard.
She's finding it hard. Finding it hard to communicate?
Yes.
So you were buried, were you? Were you buried alive?
Choke.
You were choked.
Choked. You strangled.
Did somebody you knew do this to you?
Yes.
Husband? Had you... Well, not your husband? Oh, okay.
Do you not want to talk about that?
Did he wrong you? Did he wrong you?
She is troubled.
She's trouble.
No, she's troubled.
Troubled.
She's troubled. Is it because she was not buried correctly? Was she with child?
Oh,
No.
No.
a long time waiting
You were a long time waiting.
Were you waiting for your
to
husband?
talk, to hear.
You've been
light.
you've been a long time in waiting.
Darkness.
You've been in the darkness and you've come to the light to communicate with us.
Yes,
Do you want?
need help? Are you trapped in the
I
darkness?
know the way.
So you need to go to the good and the light. So why won't you go to the good and the light?
Are you looking for someone?
Is that Russian? Are you speaking Russian?
No.
What country were you from?
It is an old language.
It is an old language, okay.
Okay. How old were you when you passed?
18.
18.
Did you have any children?
Not allowed children.
You're not allowed.
Something's touching my arm.
This place is.
Honest to God, what's touching my arm?
I was. You similar to.
Pardon? Something, honest to God, something was just touching my arm.
Yes.
I was.
He was.
You were touching my arm?
Was that you?
Similar to me.
Thank you, that was lovely.
Friend.
I'm your friend, yes, I am your friend. So why did you die? Why were you killed?
I don't want to say.
You don't want
You
to
don't
say.
want to talk.
Okay.
You've been waiting a long time to speak to people like us.
Yes.
Are you going to go to the good and the light?
I know the way.
I know you know the way. Are you going to go there?
Yeah.
That's good.
Are you happy?
Not yet.
Okay, were you
Did
happy
you?
in life?
Oh God.
I will leave you.
I'm going now. Thank you.
No,
Did you have? Can I just ask? Did you have a stomach problem?
It's okay.
It's okay. My stomach's killing me.
Yeah. it's okay. Oh, do you want to leave us now? Are you okay to still talk to us?
I don't know what it is, but it's killing me.
Say it again.
Oh, it is. It's just
Leave the friend alone.
Leave the friend alone.
Me's on about.
Is there someone else here?
You.
A few.
Oh.
I will take it away.
Keep back.
Away from Liz. Yes.
Please take this away
She's
from
being
this
taken
lady.
away.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for that.
Spirit guides have stepped in.
If you You've been waiting a long time to talk to someone. Is there something you wish to say?
Do not wait to express love. Use it.
Use it. Is that your message for us?
Time is short.
Does it use it with each other or use it with our
Yes.
families?
Always.
Oh, thank you for that. That's lovely.
Can
Can I ask him what year it is?
I
Could you tell me what year it is?
Are you not aware what our year is?
Are you aware of what year you died?
I will bring it forward.
We'll bring it forward.
No, her forward.
You're
Her
bringing her
forward.
forward.
Yes.
Can you tell me your name?
Emily.
Emily.
We're
Hi.
speaking through his spirit guide, so then this is the girl that's...
Oh, right, okay.
How old are you, Emily?
18.
Oh, yes, you are. Have you got a surname, Emily?
Wilson.
Emily
Yes.
Wilson.
Emily, we married?
No.
No.
Did
Are
you
you-
live...
Are you the gamekeeper's daughter?
No.
Did you live here, Emily?
Are we
No.
asking too many questions?
Were you bought here?
Yeah.
Was this a house? Do you see it as a... You were kidnapped. Who
You
were
were brought here against your will. Is it upsetting you?
Were you made to marry the man who kidnapped you?
No.
Were you abused?
He said he was a friend.
He said he was a friend. Did he trick you? Did he trick you into coming
Murderer,
here?
maybe? Kidnapped her.
Did he kill you because you wouldn't do what he
will get
wanted?
his reward.
He will.
You will.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. What year is it, Emily? What year did you die?
1992.
1992.
That's quite recent.
Awesome.
And he's still alive, this perp. Where were you killed? In the woods?
Not far away.
Not far away. How far away? A mile? Less than a... It just helps us so we can try and find this man.
Was he punished for what he did to you?
Not yet.
Were you buried in an unmarked grave?
The woods.
In the woods?
Did this man kill you? Yes.
Did he kill you because you...
Red car. Escort.
He had a red escort.
And where'd it go?
Did he trick you to get in the car?
Yes.
Do we got any paper? Right, let's
It's on film, isn't it?
Recording.
Okay, Emily.
So he had a red escort.
Do you know where the light is? Do you know how to get to the light?
Yes.
Do you want us to send you to the light?
I can go.
Are you sure?
You able to go on your own?
Okay, step back. Okay.
No,
Are you ready to step back and let Matt come back through? Can you please step back?
I will take her.
Thank you.
That's very kind of you, thank you.
Very kind. We show the utmost respect.
Yeah.
Look
Great
at the
respect.
table.
Look to the table.
You are wanting something.
Which table?
Who is... What,
Can you explain what you mean?
In front of...
in
This-
front of you?
This table we're sitting at?
Yes.
Yes. We're waiting for something. Looking for something, sorry.
Yes.
What is that we're looking for?
You will find it.
Do you want us to just look at the table?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just looks like you've got a cold.
Has she gone now?
Emily Wilson?
Yeah.
1996.
2. Murdered.
With a red ball escort.
Guy.
I meant to ask her.
Wasn't the girl taken from...
Well, if he wasn't punished for it, then nobody probably
No,
knows
but I'm
about
wondering, Emily Wilson, has it been, obviously her parents notified the authorities? Was it been in the papers? That's something I'll have to look into on the
There
archives.
was a girl taken from top of Biddle during the, I think it was during the day. Bucknell, sorry, during the day.
And Google it.
From
Oh,
school.
Yeah.
Because she used to go to
I'll get all
Moorlands
because we've got quite a lot of
What's
names
school?
in.
Moorlands at the top.
Yeah.
She was taken from there.
Oh, we've got a lot of names, haven't we? So I
But I've
can
never...
get all the information
And
and
it
I
was
can
something about the
research it all.
paper saying they were
It'd be a
looking
good
for
idea to
someone.
find out what language he was speaking as well.
They said it
That's
was
just his guide.
that's his guide. So
That's his guy.
yeah.
Oh, right,
It's
okay.
yeah.
his guide came
there's-
through first.
There's 3 guides.
It's just
He's
an
one of
Asian
them.
language.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know what. They're like monks or something. I don't know, but they're.
And then he speaks. Matt speaks through the guide, and then the guide communicates with. It's all confusing. The spirit.
Basically, what
Yeah.
happened is that Harem was.
Harem.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I thought it said
Harem.
Aram. I thought it was
Harem.
Aram.
Ah.
We couldn't make out
There's
what
3.
it
There's Harem, there's Arum, and there's Narum
was. Right, okay.
that normally talk through me. But
Yeah, they did. I've heard the other 2.
Arum's very stern, but that's irrelevant. He was talking to her and teaching her how to communicate so that she could communicate.
Right.
And when it got too much for her, then he came back.
Yeah. That's what I did. I was communicating with my guide. Over there.
That weird language. That they say that all the time. I don't know what it means.
Oh, right, okay.
Could be just some type of
Sounds like
protection for you.
Hebrew.
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Well, I said that
it sounds
before
like-
because you were writing them symbols once, and I said they looked like Hebrew, didn't I? We didn't know what them symbols were, but
it's weird. It could be Hebrew. It could be Aramaic. I don't know.
Emily Wilson. I'll Google.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Let's break.
Maybe 2 minutes. How are those 2 doing?
I'm just, that's
Are we
what-
going to close this circle up?
Yeah.
Let's close it.
You'll probably get a discharge on the K2s on you.
Okay.
We thank here any spirits present that communicated with us during this session. With great respect, we thank you for the information that you delivered to us, and we thank you for stepping forward and making the effort to us this morning.
Sorry, I saw someone walk across that bar.
Yeah.
I heard something.
Okay, this is getting really weird now. So we've had somebody coming through. You saw
Andy was
somebody
really
in
freaked
there.
out.
Yeah.
I just looked
And
out,
now
and
you've
it was
seen
just
something like
like between
You know, behind
The
the,
end of
bar,
that-
like someone's walking.
the end of that
Yeah.
walking along.
sweetie machine and that door, that white light.
heard
Is that what?
We're just taking a short break now. We've just done a table session, like more of a traditional séance at the area where the lock-off camera was before, which I've spoken to. It was an interesting experience. There was a spirit lady that, well, a young lady to be honest, who came through that she was kidnapped and murdered and buried nearby back in the 90s. So the information that was delivered from that will be interesting to look up and reference from a history point of view. Sorry if my words are a bit disjointed, I'm just recovering from that trance. My face was completely wet with tears and nose streaming, so I just wiped myself up with a tissue. I'm going to get a drink now and we'll continue for the evening to see how we best proceed. Andy also, before we began the session, noticed that when he was outside having a cigarette, that somebody came in and just walked past but didn't make a sound. He couldn't make out any detail. It was a dark figure, but we were sat by the door. We didn't notice anybody come past the window, which was next to the entrance. So I'm not sure what to make of that. It would be interesting to see if we can catch some of that phenomenon on camera. What I find quite strange is that this building is relatively new. As far as we're aware, it's no more than 15 years old, so if there is any latent energy or residual energy, or however we want to term it, it seems to be that what's going on here is resonant with more of the land and events that transpired here before this place was built. Although it does seem to be a focal point in this building. It's very interesting, so we'll see what else the night presents, and we'll continue. I'm just going to go get a drink now because I'm rather thirsty. I'll see you guys in a bit.